Sound check. Test mic. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. So today I'm planning to consume and run those escalating nightmare sigils, and hopefully we can find more shrines, more greed shrines, so that we can kill more goblins. And since I was able to stream a bit early today, what I'm thinking is, as long as I'm fast enough, can I build already the corpse explosion? So we're gonna utilize. I'm going to focus on. I'm thinking if we're going to do like a full crit corpse explosion. Do we have the mats? The thing is, if we have... And since we have 790 gold, so we have plenty of materials, and then we have also 20k, then 30k above the side, so we're good to go. So the items that I need, of course, is the Black River. Haven't I got a good Black River yesterday? This one. I'm going to use this one. So we need an offhand, and then we need the howl from below. Do we have a better howl from below? Lucky hit chance. And then 90% increase in damage. So let's try the lucky hit chance, because we need all the lucky hit chance we need in order to... Probably I'm gonna keep this one so that I still have that bone spear. Bone spear. Okay. So I need an offhand. Okay. Do we have... I wonder if I was able to save those plus the corpse explosion. Corpse skills. Okay, so we have corpse skills here. Then what else? Corpse explosion. Let's go. Oh, we have another one here. Okay. with the embalmer. Maximum life. Okay, so we have we need helm, and then we are going to use what I'm planning to do is, so we're going to use the summoning. So let's use the Blood Moon Breaches. Where is the Blood Moon Breaches that I looted yesterday? Is this the one? 44 Hellbent Commander. Okay, we have well, probably I may still need this one. Maybe I can still use the because I still need the cooldown reduction for the ultimate if we're going to use the Army of the Dead. Okay. So what are we missing? Helm. Basically helm. I don't have any extra helm. Intelligence. Is there any affix on the helm? Can we borrow one and then curse skills? Iron Man is Hail to War. Okay, so there's nothing that will probably we need some maybe resistances and then like that one, and then we can use maybe we can roll the life instead of the maximum resource. We need an amulet, and the amulet that we need is the one that has the Hellbent Commander. Now it has the summoning tag. Corpse, Profane Darkness. That's it.
Well done. The stars guide you.
So what I need here is, so embalmer is good. So we have rank plus 12 plus 2. Do we have a better howl from below? Plus 6 to corpse explosion. I believe we need this one. 154. I wonder if this is the most powerful or this one. Corpse explosion deal increased damage to enemies that are slowed, stunned, or vulnerable. This damage bonuses can stack. If you see here, corpse explosion becomes a darkness skill that now has a 247 corrupting damage. The thing is, if we're going to use the corrupting damage, are we going to use the Shadowblight or we're going to use the Affliction? Because the moment that we use the Shadowblight, then the corpse explosion is just a mere utility, not the primary damage dealer here. The thing is, if we're really going to use, if we want to scale the damage of the corpse explosion, apparently if we're just gonna go with the full crit build, the reality here is, because the corpse explosion is not even a blood skill, it's not even a bone skill, it's not even a oh, you can turn it into a shadow damage dealing skill by adding this one, so that it can benefit from this one. Because the moment that we make it a full crit, the problem is these are for the blood, these are for the bone, this is not a bone, and there's no other aspect that we can make our corpse explosion to become a bone. However, it is a summon damage, so it can get the benefit from here. Like this one, the Hellbound Commander, it's giving the skill an additional damage, especially when we have the minion. So we don't have the minion yet, so once we activate our minion, let's go to Seregar, to Kyovashod, and let's go to our that is why it's a bit tricky. But as long as my idea of building this skill is, as long as I can make the production of the corpse, if we can sustain a good production of corpse, then we should be okay. 182. Huh? I don't get it. It says here 292. So the blighted corpse explosion is this one? 182. And then once we summon our, say, of course we're gonna lose now 24%, 6. Give me a second. Lucky hit chance. How many corpse boom? Because I wonder how many corpse explosion that we are producing. You can also use the Blood Gearers aspect.
Impeccable. My magic's awakening return.
If we're not doing crit, then we'll go with attack speed. We're not going with sacrificial. Embalmer, curse aura. I mean, we could bring here the and speaking of the Shadowblight, we can also incorporate like your minions deal corrupting damage. We can add now another layer of corrupting damage. I don't know how this is going to make the Shadowblight even more powerful though. Attack speed at 63.8.
That's what I do.
It is now at 491. Armor at 98. What happened to your armor, sir? Lucky hit at 78. How can we increase we need cooldown. If we're going to use the Blood Moon breaches, so we are using minion. The thing is, I only see 16, 12 million, 13 million. Now we don't have any means of applying vulnerable. But all corrupted enemies are afflicted. I'm just holding the button 2 and I'm just watching this flesh eater, how fast that we are resetting this. This will also tell how much corpse we are generating. See, one, two. And we're still using the wither board. The wither node. Basically, it's still the same. Flesh eater. Well, if we're now going to focus on... If you're now going to focus on... damage over time, then since you are massively producing... What I need here is, let's
magic is neither good nor evil. How may I help you?
This is minions. While you have active minion, your summon deals so this one is okay. Well, Army of the Dead is active, your minions reduce blah, 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 and then increased summon damage. Chance for corpse explosion to deal damage. Damn is fine. How are we going to regain our essence? Of course, we can still use this one. Then we can increase our lucky hit. %. Wow, I didn't realize that I don't have amplified damage here. Suddenly I lost 100k. Okay. Okay. We're not going to use the decay. What else we can use? We have the Great Feast. We have the Damp. The Unyielding Commander, right? On the thing is, we don't have. Give me a second. We are mass producing. Oh, give me a second here. Give me a second here. We are massively producing corpse, and we are quickly producing blood orbs. Give me a second. Unyielding.
bright aura. Brighter soul.
Okay, now we're getting there. Should I enchant this one with...
Magic is neither good nor evil. How may I help you?
Okay, now we're at 707. Probably if we equip one more, probably let's just try to use... how about this one, like for now? So we are now at 879. So once we master work this, then we're good. What can we still use on the second? Utility. Reap, Sever Size, Thorn Army, Spike Armor. Corpse Explosion Size. Ah, right. Okay, same thing with this one. Oh, there's a Bone Storm duration. Okay. I didn't know about this. Because I believe this can improve the survivability when we are using our minion. Maybe, for the golem, maybe we can use the Bone Storm and increase the Bone Storm duration. So that we can use the Shielding Storm. Oh! Aha! 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 I need movement speed. Utility. Okay. Does it show here? Corpse explosion size 57.3. Maximum amount cap at 100. Okay. What are we going to use here?
Fairly well.
Can we try this for now? How's our resistances? Resistances are still a bit bad. Check. We need this one. Nebulous extract. Probably it's still okay. But I think we need to change the Scent of Death. And we're not going to use now I have to think. What can we use? Cult leader, your minions. Okay. If that is summon, oh, that's going to be amazing. We could use the cult leader instead of other Paragon board. That would be nice though. Your cult leader now increases your summons and your minions. Ah. Ah. Okay, now what we are going to use here. Amplify. Well, we can use amplify, but what are we amplifying here? Basically, it's nothing. We can use Scourge. Abyssal, we have Darkness. Yeah, I think we can use Scourge instead. I think it's Scourge instead will be ideal here.
My demons are quiet here. Mostly.
We're still okay. I believe once we equip, maybe let's add what are we going to use now on Amethyst for the damage over time?
What color and brilliance.
Then we need just 2 topaz. Because we're gonna use 2 sets of runes here. Okay, let's go. Oh, not 95, just maybe just 60 for now. Let's see if this is if this is doing okay, then this is good. Are we doing something? Oh, we don't have. We don't have unstoppable. what part are we missing here? That thing is really stupid. The thing with the army of the dead is we don't have any means to become unstoppable. Just keep casting my skill. Like, whatever. Whatever.
Be tested now.
I'm just casting my skill. La 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 la. I don't care whatever I hit as long as I keep casting my skill. If we can sustain also, if we can cast this Army of the Dead more frequently, probably. It's like what I mean, with regards to the Shadowblight, we're using Shadowblight, right? Because it has a burst. For me, it's like a good burst of damage. The thing with the corruption damage is like it really requires a momentum in order for them to deal the damage. The goal is just keep casting your corpse explosion, cast your Army of the Dead, keep picking up the blood orbs. Seems okay. And I wonder if the volatile skeletons is also inherent. Ooh, if does the volatile skeletons are also inheriting the No, I don't think so. What I'm thinking is if the volatile skeleton of the Army of the Dead is getting the benefit from the because those are also volatile skeletons, right? It's just this one is a different volatile skeletons. Volatile skeletons coming from the Army of the Dead. This one is the corpse explosion. Instead of exploding right away, it spawns a volatile skeleton before it explodes on the enemy. And my minions are also everywhere. The corpse is also everywhere. And because we are exploding corpse explosion more faster, all right, now this is where the Nagu and the Zek is now again come into play. The Nagu and Zek. This will reduce the cooldown of the Army of the Dead more frequently. Okay, single target. Ooh, this. Okay, this is good. Okay, I think we cannot upgrade the glyph anymore. Okay, this is working. It's working. So let's go with Nagu and Zek, so that the minions, since we have our minions with us, they can increase. I still wonder if we can. If the full crit is still going to work though, like full crit. A full crit. Look at this lucky hit chance. Then we don't need this one. Right, for the crit. We can invest more lucky hit. Now it's at 87 now, which is good. Okay. It's working.
There is magic in all things. Let the magic
Now,
light you over to
how about... Where's that other corpse? The one that has... GA on this one. Chance for corpse explosion to deal double damage. I'll think about what is the best. I mean, if we're going to go with damage over time, we can still do it. Damage over time. Then we will go with corrupting damage. How about if desecrated ground? We don't have any... If we're going to go with desecrated ground, then we can use the Greaves of the Empty Tomb, but that is the Sever. Hey, I'm just talking about it. I didn't say that I need it, okay? Okay, it's good. What can we roll for that resource cost reduction?
neither good nor evil. How may I help you?
Well, cooldown reduction is good. Or more lucky hit. I know that cooldown reduction is... Well, speaking of the devil, usually it's hard to... And take note, we can still add a temper here. For example, let's add the ultimate cooldown here. And then offense, shadow, finesse for the... Right, corrupting damage. Now, speaking of runes, do we have Nagu? Really? I don't have Nagu? This is also another an interesting can we make it overpower again? But the overpower damage is not that good though. Casting a skill other than a basic or defensive consume all of your primary resource to increase your damage up to 1 second. Okay. Let's try again.
My demons are quiet here. Mostly.
We can sustain the army of the dead at this moment. As long as we pick up the blood orbs. You know what's interesting about this build now is if we can use the if I will use the what's that? The Bloodlands. Hey, what's causing them? Oh, the Thal rune that freezes the enemy. Ha ha ha. This is now the power of the army of the dead with the exploding corpse. Actually, even before. Hey, what is that? $87. What I have noticed before the duration of the Army of the Dead expires, meaning that is the also the unyielding commander is giving us buff, we can immediately cast the Soul Rift now. And this is nice. It's working, but it really requires certain runes and certain items, especially runes, in order for the build to function efficiently, and the perfect aspects like the fast blood. I need blood orbs. Ouch! Ouch! What's that? What's that? What the heck is that? What the heck is that? Huh? This is it! Oh shoot, my army of the dead. Feel the fury of the corpse explosion. It's like, okay, that's fun. That's fun. That's fun. That's fun. I feel like should I change this one with? I feel like I have so much. I'm still thinking whether which one is better though, like a full crit or damage over time though. If we're not going to do a full crit, so we're going to add the Send of Death. Okay, if we're going to add the Send of Death, then we're going to add so Send of Death, and then the Blood Begets Blood will replace the Wither board. The thing is, unless is it still gonna perform well with the to make it to overpower? And in order for it to overpower, we need the Sand Rune. Can we try? Can we try? Can we try? Can we try? I just want to see how it goes though. So we're going to remove. We will not make it. We will remove the blighted, and then we will replace the Thal rune with Sand rune to make it to overpower. And what's going on? What the heck is that, sir? I'm just having fun here and then you're sabotaging my game. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? I think I need offhand. I need an offhand and maybe an amulet. Ring, probably I'm okay. I have a lot of rings. Okay.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
So we're gonna stop doing that. So we're gonna full. This is not a darkness now, but still a summon. And then we will go with How about we increase this one to make it at least so that our 25%. Okay, that's good. That's good. At least it is a guaranteed 100 always doing double damage. Okay. Where is the sand runes? And okay, we have one here. Exactly, casting. Oops. What? Okay. My bad. Oh, where did you go? Oh, we need to be careful now. Because the army of the dead might steal the overpower. Oh shoot. Give me a second. We need to change. We need to change to... Basically, if we're going to do overpower, we're going to replace the witherboard with blood bath. Okay, let's go. Oh, right, our armor. Oh, we need to dominate. Right? It's weaker. It's weaker. It's weaker because we haven't fully optimize the we need overpower also. We may need the what's that? We will need here the Banished Lord Talisman. It requires a lot of work. For now, we need to go back with Thalrun again. And then... And speaking of Subo... Yep, we need Lucky Hit.
More there than I thought. Some solid bits here. There's a good one.
The chance. I need to hit the chance. Ah, you know what I'm targeting, huh? And you don't want to give it to me. the what the heck?
There's a good one.
Ah, you know what I'm trying to hit, huh? I need a chance because I'm trying to test whether if I'm going to make my overall chance to deal double damage like 200%, so that's like times 4. Wow. You're good.
Some solid bits here.
You're good. And I'm very unlucky this past 2 seasons. Like, I'm never hitting the right affix. I'm always losing my materials, and then
There's a good one. More there than I thought.
32. If we can hit this twice, will it go at around 40 plus? Are we back with damage over time again? Can we check? Can we check? This one, this one. Okay. We're back. Stall and then cooldown. Okay. Minions with oh little William smiling in the camera.
This should be interesting.
Okay, let's show these monsters our what we are made of. Oh, right, right. Ah, what made of? Huh? What we are made of? We are made of crap. The upper got to change the corpse explosion to blighted. My bad, my bad. Maybe let's try after if this is successful, then let's try to do a let's try if we can kill Astaroth. Oh shoot. I wonder if we can still incorporate blood getters. Basically, we're not transferring it to our minions, but basically we are getting the benefit of additional 35% to us. I'm thinking how big is the explosion that we are doing right now. I feel like the radius is still small. because we are consuming the corpse so fast that we are producing the blood orbs so fast and more frequently with the help of the Army of the Dead. So they are basically working all together, like Army of the Dead supplying the corpse, including our minions, and then who else? So the minions and Army of the Dead is supplying the corpse consuming the, well, of course we're consuming the corpse with the help of the embalmer. We are producing blood orbs with the fast blood aspect. We are now reducing the cooldown of our ultimate. And since we are massively producing corpse through our minions and our Army of the Dead, so basically they are working together in order to, like, so Army of the Dead supply the corpse explosion, the one who's dealing the damage, consuming the corpse, with the embalmer helping on producing the blood orbs, now reducing the cooldown of the Army of the Dead. And right now, so far, we are casting the Army of the Dead within 7 seconds. And because of that, the corpse explosion is getting the benefit from the unyielding commander to get the double damage. Not double damage, but basically it's like an 100% increase in summoning damage because of the howl from below. Our howl from below is making our volatile skeletons that's coming out from our corpse explosion gaining the summoning tag. And with the help of the Nagu and Zek, it also helps on basically once we have the momentum, it's over. And the Wither node is now scaling our damage over time even further. And if you remember my explanation with the Shadowblight, the damage over time can stack together. So this damage over time can stack together. Then everyone can create multiple and multiples of layer, and with the Black River allowing us to consume up to 5 corpse in one single cast. Oh no. If I'm not mistaken, give me a second. If we consume corpse here, so only one will do the damage over time. The rest of the corpse, it will be just consumed to make its radius to be more greater. The thing is, corpse explosion consumes up to additional corpses. I feel like we don't need the corpse explosion size here. Like it doesn't add anymore. We can roll the cold resistance with Hellbent Commander.
If I cannot be in the
Can we try? Let's farm. Let's do a Forgotten Wisdom. Oh, speaking of, do we got it? Do we got everything? 3. Oh, it's complete. Oh, favor. Oh, Raver token. Not platinum. It's time! It's time! The complete set of the sins of the Horadrim. Oh. And then let's change our... I think we have a cosmetic for our offhand. The time bomb. The time bomb. Alright, let's go, little William. Let's farm on the escalating nightmare dungeon. Forgotten wisdom. We don't need that. Amethyst, gem reserve, obols of the side. Of the side gem. Army of the Dead. I think it should be Blight here. So that I can cast the Blight. Right? Boom, look at that damage. Brrrt. Brrrt. Not that bad though. Do we have the Tyrant Bane? Are we still using the Reverie Horn? Summon, still empowered, growing, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah. We need this one. The Reverie Horn, because after you injure or kill the enemy, your summons still are empowered. When you injure, yeah, we can use. We can still use that one. We need the Tyrant Bane though.
Mother told me not to go. What is this?
Do we have that? What's that name? Quacks rune? Oh! No. Okay. Hey, you forgot you're going to pick up those. Shoot. Where are the chests? I was so much having fun killing the enemies, like I forgot I need to pick up those the amethyst fragments. I wonder how many chests did I missed already. Anyway. What's more fun, playing with our build or our loot? Okay, let me watch the volatile skeletons of the Army of the Dead. Okay, so it makes sense. The volatile skeletons of the Army of the Dead is not leaving behind any damage over time on the a defiled area on the ground. It makes sense because the volatile skeletons from the corpse explosion is a different volatile skeletons that is coming out from the Army of the Dead. If they are the same volatile skeletons, that is going to be much more amazing. Like, they are now in a general way, like, these are volatile skeletons, right? How many is our darkness skill? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're still okay. Or there's an ultimate skill, right? The ultimate shadow. How about if they make the ultimate shadow to also benefit the Army of the Dead, that the volatile skeletons of the Army of the Dead is now shadow? Oh, that is going to be amazing. They should increase the radius of the corpse explosion, like only maximum 100%. It's too small. Maybe in case you're wondering, like, what is this guy is playing, like Army of the Dead? Why there's so many defiled area? Oh no, sir, this is not Army of the Dead. This is corpse explosion. One more blood boil. I have a suspicion that the blood boil is somewhere in the middle of this area. Somewhere right here. We need more radius. We need more radius on the corpse explosion. That is going to be fun. It may not be a super powerful build, but you know, it's fun. Who knows, maybe in the future they will make some updates, and then because we already know how to play the build, then we will know how to play it. How much is my attack speed now? 63. still low. And we don't have to keep on casting the ray skeleton. Basically, you know what? Since we're casting this one, how about we interchange? I mean, I don't need to cast the ray skeleton because and speaking of, where's our floaty bubble? Oh, great shrine! Let's go! It's not working properly. Let's just kill the boss. How much is our lucky hit? 90%, so we are good. You know what? If that is the case, I don't think that we still need the Blood Moon Breaches here. If we are not doing the critical strike damage. Right? Yeah, we're getting the increased damage. That's 30%. How about we use the Blood Getter's aspect, right? Deads. Okay, last tier of dungeon, and then Astaroth. Do we still have time? My incenses are expiring soon. I mean, it's okay because I'm going to end the stream soon. Oof! I'm still using teleport on. Can we just? This is scary. That is very scary. I teleported right on the explosion. What the heck? Plus, we can also add intelligence, right? More resistances, and it will also increase our damage. If I'm not mistaken, the volatile skeletons leaves behind a corpse when they upon in contact with the enemy, and then their lucky hit proc the hued flesh again. How much is our hued flesh? 24. Okay. Hey, where's the? Going on? Why we are slow? I didn't notice that. What the heck? What did I do? Why? Wait a second. Did I suddenly feel the wrath of the boss here? For some reason. Did we got another escalation? We did. Okay, that's good. Your skills gain critical strike chance per point of primary resource you have when cast. Up to 36%, each point of primary resource above 100% grants 0.2 critical strike damage instead.
If I cannot be in the wilderness, yes.
What's going on? Happy?
Some solid bits here.
I don't have the Q runes. Okay. Again, our problem is survivability. And I think instead of Seer, it should have been... It should have been Tamrun. Yeah, I'm getting one shot now.
You're there! Please, help us get out of here!
I really don't know where to go. Okay. Let's see if we are good with Astaroth. I think the only way to optimize this build is let's see if we can well, I need ring to replace the critical strike damage with and we don't need the critical strike chance now here. So we need intel, life, and attack speed. Intel, life, attack speed, or corruption damage. I don't think we still need the attack speed. We only need that. Well, basically we need the attack speed because of for our minions, so that I'm a bit worried. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about the fight with Astaroth. That's why I knew. Let's see. Oh, Bucci, you're here. We already have our instances and our resistances are below 77. Probably we'll go with life. Let's add life.
Bright aura. Brighter soul.
More there than I thought. Some solid bits here. There's a good one. More there than I thought.
I'm really having a bad luck on this season. For this past season, I think we should be using fortitude because we're not getting the benefit from the critical strikes or resourcefulness. Oh no, the what's that? Forgot the name. That increases your attack speed.
There's a good one. Some solid bits here.
Seriously.
A good one. Some solid bits here.
Okay, we're a bit good. Advantage. 100%. Oh shoot. Sorry. Yeah, we're not doing pit. 100% on the Army of the Dead. Oh, we're not going to die today. Well, it does the job, plus it has a good survivability because of the 100% lucky hit on the Army of the Dead. What I'm thinking here is, what if I'm going to replace Howl from Below by another unique called the Feast of Faith, and then I'm going to replace this one with a different aspect, of course. Then it doesn't have the summoning tag now. However, is it going to be more efficient? And then there's another one that I want to use. What time is it? 9:37. I think we can still play. Let me try this one. Hey, stop. What the? I think we should replace the Blood Moon Regis with another pants, and then let's use the Blood Getters aspect. Yeah. I mean, apparently we are not getting the benefit most of the like the Hellbent Commander, critical strike damage. I wonder if we still need the Curse Aura though. I feel like we don't need the Curse Aura anymore. How about we replace this with the Blood Getters, and then
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer? Use it well.
how about let me see.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
How about this one?
More there than I thought. Some solid bits here.
Uh-huh. Chance? Let's try this one. This looks interesting. Like those decaying simulacrum. So they are macabre skill though. They are macabre. We can increase their damage by adding macabre on our amulet and huh? Oh, these are them. They're also big. Those simulacrums are really interesting. Like, they have a very long time to die. Boom. Like, why they are designed that way though? But anyway, I'm still gonna try this one, but I need some gear so that I can masterwork and place the right affixes. We need the macabre damage, but I don't know how those silly things are going, but I can still see they're dealing a lot of damage though, like the explosion somehow. Or is it the blast wave that is dealing the damage?
Will be tested now.
Where are the silly simulacrums? Oh, there. Basically, they don't attack. They just summon, and then they just try to get near to an enemy, and then they're just gonna stay there until they explode. See those? These are the simulacrums. Sometimes I forget to consume the blood getters aspect. Oh, right. I don't have the I'm not using the what's that again? The arcana that removes the DR. I'm using the potent alloy. What's his name? Fractured core? I think it's fractured core. I'm thinking if we can use the blight though, and then add the void. That's why maybe we can add the void here if we're going to use the pants. Maybe the void, so that we can pull the enemies. That is going to be very helpful for our corpse explosion. It's time. Once we build the momentum, it's a never-ending corpse explosion and resetting of the army of the dead. It's weaker. But maybe if we invest on the right affixes, maybe. Can we try one more? Let's do the let's do 65. Let's do 65 with the Black River. Ah, 11k. We can buy a lot of bundled elixir and potion. Yeah, the damage is really significant with the Black River. Yeah, if we can only pull this enemy together. Of course, we cannot use the grasping veins because we're not really utilizing the corpse tendrils, because we're not using the corpse the grasping veins. But if we can group the enemies together, this is going to be very helpful, as we can inflict those damage over time in a group of enemies. I think I need the tamarind. We need the tamarind. Well, the only thing that really always kills me, the Hellbinder. Basically, our survivability is good. It's just if we don't have the barrier, if we lost the barrier and then suddenly we got attacked by that Hellbinder, we're done. What I'm thinking right now, I can remove the minions, okay, but how can we reduce the cooldown of the Army of the Dead? We can use another mechanic called another skill called the Bone Prison. The Nagu is counting the Bone Prison as a summon, a minion. Therefore, we can use Bone Prison so that we can use the sacrificial aspect and then sacrifice our skeletons. Actually, for single target, I can really see the full potential of this build. Like, once you start casting the Army of the Dead. Oh shoot! I should have picked up those blood orbs. Because we are in close contact with the enemy, and the blood orbs are just around us. See? Boom, 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 boom. Go, 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 go. And because the blood orbs are close to us, we automatically pick them up. Then resets the army of the dead, and it's just within 7 seconds we can cast again the army of the dead. Cast the army of the dead again, and then now what interests me now here is, imagine if you master crit the Black River here thrice on the chance for the corpse explosion to deal double damage. Will the chance be able to reach at least 135 or 145? Because if we can make this critical strike chance maybe double crit also to reach up to 50%. If this is double crit at 145, then imagine adding this one. This one is now 32 plus this one, we are now at 147. We are basically close to 200%. What happened if this is 200%? If 100% is double damage, if 200%, meaning for each cast, you are doing 2 chances of doing double damage. So if you have 200% chance, then are we saying you're doing 4 times the damage, right? I think I can roll. We'll try to roll if we can get the Hellbent Commander here. But the thing is, now I don't think. Let's just say you masterwork this one. This will give, let's just say, +3. So that is a total of 60% summoning damage. If you're going to use the Blood Getters here with the intelligence, right? I think you're gonna drop the Blood Moon Breaches here once you have the Era of Perdition and the Shroud of False Death. You will need the Legendary Pants here so that you can move the Embalmer and the Blood Getters here. Basically, you're gonna need... Probably you're gonna drop the Blood Getters, but you need the Embalmer here for that damage. Or you can also put the Blood Getters here. So, you will... So basically, you're gonna sacrifice the Potent Alloy with the Tranquil Stone for the Unstoppable effect, because we're gonna have a problem with dealing with the without the Unstoppable. We're gonna have a problem dealing with those the Hellbinders structures. So, well, I'm happy with the outcome of the build, like the interaction with our Army of the Dead. I'm still thinking whether if we can sustain the Army of the Dead without the help of our minions. If with just the Blood Orbs alone, can we cast the Army of the Dead with the help of our Blood Orbs? Or I'm thinking, maybe is it efficient to place the Blood Orbs here for 4.5 seconds? But I feel like we're gonna lose a lot of damage though. And then if I'm going to use the Fist of Fate, what am I going to use here? Right? And I think I need to find another good ring so that we can temper a critical strike chance. I think we need the Tam Rune here on the queue. Do I have a Tam Rune? It's better Tam Rune there. It's better Tam Rune. It's better Tam Rune. Oh, this is nice. Tamrin. The fact that we are casting our skills so fast, then we can proc the Q rune more faster for more barrier. Then if that is the case, maybe we don't need the potent alloy, the bottled wind here, but rather we can place a fractured core to remove the what's that? To remove the DR of the elite. Well, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. We're gonna continue on still farming the escalation nightmare sigil, and then, well, we're just gonna try to optimize this up to up to Saturday. So I'm gonna make different variants. I'm gonna optimize this first for the damage over time, and considering that I have materials, I have the items for. I'm planning if we can make it the overpowering one using the sand rune. And then before I proceed with those other variants, I'm gonna check whether the damage overtime setup here, maybe can we just skip the minions and use the army of the dead to fuel our corpse production? Because during single fight, I still feel like the skeleton warriors are really producing a lot of corpse, and with regards again to the corpse, the more corpse that we have, the more that we are increasing the damage through the Black River. And take note, we are talking about up to 148 increase in damage. Although the size is just 47.6, it's not that big. But yeah, and this one is still having a problem. Maybe we can still try. We can still try. It's just the simulacrum is too slow to explode. We can still try, but I need the macabre damage, because the simulacrum is a macabre skill. Is also a macabre skill. So yeah, that's it for me today, and thank you very much for tuning in and for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.